Victor, were you asking me a question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's the question?
Having issues running NumPy on my editor, the VS Code. If I try running a code, it always throws back an error, traceback error, syntax error that opening parentheses does not match closing parentheses, and it points to line 1, which has to do with the import numpy.
Oh, what did you name your file as?
I name it num error because it was I tried doing the assignment, but it wasn't, so I had to just find and create another file, non-error.py.
Okay. Okay, so you do
Then the first line I imported numpy as np.
Okay. Okay, can you do it? Is it possible for you to do it line by line? Like you write the first line of code, if it doesn't throw an error, you now write the second line of code. Sometimes it might be a dangling right paren or left paren somewhere.
Okay.
Mr. Victor, I thought you used this thing and then the thing told you what the problem was. It didn't work.
No, it didn't work because when I copied and pasted in the meta chat, I think it overrides the line spaces I gave. That's why I brought out that result. Yes.
Okay. Because when he called me and I didn't actually find anything wrong in the code. So I asked him to copy the code and give it to Meta AI too. And Meta AI was saying the problem was that the import statement was on the same line with the first variable. So and that was the only issue that the Meta AI detected. So.
Because I showed it to someone else this morning and the person is still not seeing any error with it, and try running it, it's still a cited person and it's still bringing up same error line.
Now, you said it's unmatched parentheses.
Okay, can you send the file to me now? Is it possible to?
Sure. Yes, I can.
Send the file.
Is this error in the Visual Studio Code file?
Yes, because if I write same code on the Python environment, Python shell, it runs without any error.
Share the file with me. Share the file with me so that we don't waste much time. Let's see it publicly. Just do that now on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Any more questions?
Can I say you said it's having?
I didn't get that. What did you say?
Can I say something on the issue you said he's having?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So if he runs the code in the PowerShell environment, the code is running perfectly well. But while navigating in the Visual Studio Code, it seems to be hearing this error sound that the Visual Studio, your screen that would say. So if that's the issue, I think I'm also experiencing that. So when I'm navigating through the code and I got to the import, let's say import numpy as np, I hear that click sound, right? But the code is working perfectly fine. So I wouldn't know if there's a problem with how I wrote the imports, let's say numpy as np, because it's not on the same line. Do you understand? It's not on the same line, but it's still making that sound. Regardless, the code is running perfectly.
And what I've discovered lately, I don't know, I think probably it has to do with all the latest updates. It was not like that before. All this, anything, any library that is external, that you have to, what is the word now, install. So from the Visual Studio Code is strange. I don't know. While writing the code is when you run it that it runs. But when you are just navigating up and down, you get that. That's why if you are doing pandas, numpy, all sorts of things, all
Yes.
this, it has to do with external libraries. Yes. So it's
So probably
Hello, sir.
yes.
Hello, sir. I think if that be the case, then there is no problem. Then, if it will be run from the PowerShell
No,
and
for him, there's no
it
problem. He's
runs.
asking us, but for Mr. Victor, it's a different case. He's not running at all. So they are two. It's a different thing. He's just
Ah.
saying his own observation. Yes.
Okay, Mr. Victor
But
said
Mr.
it
Victor's
runs
own is
now.
not running at all. It's traced back. I listened to it yesterday. It was traced back. So.
Ah.
Yes. Yeah. Let me check.
Bismarck is in the lobby.
Can I mute myself?
It's an icon. I've sent it.
Yeah, I've seen the file. Yes.
Can I mute myself? I want to mute myself. I want to mute myself.
Okay. Let me run it publicly. Let me see. I'm coming.
Sharing your screen. Stop sharing left. Microsoft Teams. Pipe meeting controls toolbar. 10 participants join the call. Rate boost. Rate 25. Rate 15. Voice Microsoft. Nice say I know. Voice volume 100. Latif say I know taker left paren.
Okay.
Python for data analytics course for start window. P. Level 1 Windows Power.
So let me run the code.
Terminal.
Now.
Tab control. Windows PowerShell terminal blank. Windows PowerShell. Copyright left paren. PSE colon P. Space. N. U. M. Dot backslash. Air Victor dot py. 5.666666666666667.
Mr. Victor, the problem is from your computer. it's Ali, you can hear it.
Yes.
Yeah. And that is the answer. So the problem is from your computer or from your numpy. I don't know. Anyone. So let me run it again.
PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater pi dot backslash numeric victor dot pi. 5.6666666666667.
Okay, let me open the code. Let me open the code.
Python for data analytics core. Atchistech innovate. Atchistech. Word timer dot pi. Numeric victor dot pi column 21. Visual Studio Code. Document. Import numpy as np. Numpy as np. Array equals import numpy as np. Array equals np dot array left paren. Left bracket 4, 6, 7 right paren. Nar equals np dot mean left paren. Array right paren. Print left paren. Nar right paren. Print left paren. Nar right paren.
So since you know that you now know that it's working, Ali, you can if this is the assignment, you can submit it.
Okay. I'll just try the rest.
It happens like that once in a while.
Import numpy as np. M. Import numpy. Warning.
So here the standard. So NumPy, because it's not an inbuilt Python like standard library.
Import NumPy or as np array equals np dot array.
Okay, so sir, we can move on.
All right, thank you.
Is it Professor?
Yes, sir.
Good morning. I hope you're fine.
Well, we try to. Oh,
Uh,
I'm trying to be fine.
Please be fine.
Thank you.
I have some questions. I don't know
Okay,
if
what is it?
Okay, so by default, Python displays or the PowerShell displays your graph with a blue color. So what if you want to change the color to something different, say yellow or say pink? You know, there are colors that are accessibility friendly, especially for those who are low vision or those who have color blindness. So if you want to change the color,
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible in the statement. It's possible. You can design your chart anyhow you like. Can add different colored legends, slices, all sorts of things like that. Sure. The prof will talk on it, and but at least it's possible. If Excel can do it, Python should do better. At least I've seen codes.
Yes.
I've seen codes that have colors, and that if you go through that book, the first book that was uploaded on the library, I think there's a part dedicated to. Is it? There's okay.
What was that? Which one? Which book is that?
That pandas. That book on pandas. Using pandas. Something. There's a topic on chat that talks about different slices, so legend, colors.
Yeah. So we're going to go into that today. We're going to go into
okay.
that today.
What other question?
Okay, and in my research, I came across something like fixed size. I mean, something that is used to change the size of your chart. So if you are using a histogram or the horizontal or the vertical bar chart, there's an attribute that can be used to change the sizes in terms of its length and its width. I believe Prof will teach us on that or some light on that.
So fixed size, mostly for fixed size, that's for when you're doing more of data science. You can have a fixed size chart that has like 3 rows and 4 columns. So that's like you have different charts showing you different things. But if you want to send a report as a graph, as an analyst, it's best to show the fixed size, the default fixed size. So Matplotlib already has a default fixed size. Right. So we can use that default fixed size. I won't go into that, but that will be more of an assignment for you. But like now, if in my last employment, when I was actually sending reports, it will be difficult for a manager to be looking at a fixed size, a kind of minimal fixed size, small figure. You don't want your manager or the head of your company to actually start squinting or doing so the default fixed size is appropriate. Now if you're doing data science, whereby you have to now probably have different sizes of your figure. So your figure is your actual output, for people who are wondering. And there's something called a fixed size. So you can have what they call a fixed size of different graphs in one output, right? So you can have different graphs in one output. That's more for scientific. So if you're running a scientific, let's say if you're more in the research or you're more in, as I said, data science, and you're more in a company that does research, then you can use those fixed sizes, right? But what we're doing is mainly for people who are in the, normal business industry that just, Excel does not do all those kind of fixed size whereby it's quite, you can minimize and maximize your figures, but they won't put like 5 or 6 figures in one, unless in one figure, or 5 or 6 charts in one figure, unless you're actually doing it for more of engineering or science, right? So if for business, it's best to have one figure per chart, or one chart per figure rather. Bismarck, does that make sense?
Yes, please. The next question. So, as we did in our last class, with where that guy and the lady came to describe the graphs, they reported that some of the labels were missing. And truly,
Okay.
when I use ChatGPT and this Be My Eyes app, desktop app, to describe the graph, many times it reported that the labels were missing. I use the actual code that was used in class.
Yeah, we're going to address that today.
Okay.
We're going to address that today.
Okay, and the last one. So I read from somewhere that in dealing with charts, you can use either the plot or the function type. And when I was reading, I actually became dizzy because of the codes. So instead of using a plot dot something something, or plot dot x label, plt dot x label, plt dot y label, and then the df dot plot, you could combine them in a function.
Yes, you can combine anything in a function. You can combine anything in a function. Putting things in a function is just to put them in one place so that you don't have to call it multiple times, right? That's the essence of functions, not to, so that you don't call it multiple times. You can just call it once. If it's appearing more than once in your code, you can just put it in a function. Or if you feel that it's more tidy putting it in a function, then let it be that. You can put that in a function. That's fine. Rather than putting it in the inside the main code, right? But it depends on the book you're reading. It depends on the author, how the author wants to put his own code, how he wants to arrange his code. The author of the code wants to put his figures in a function. Probably has more than one figure, so he wants to put the line one in a function, put in the one in his own function, put the bar chart in his own function, put the horizontal bar chart in another function, so that you can, or pie chart in another function, so that you can just call it once. You just use pi, and then it will put the pie chart in a function, and then you just produce a pie chart. That can be a take home. That can be a home assignment for you, whereby you can put you can just put the type of charts inside an argument of a function, and it produces that kind of chart. So let's say if it's a bar chart, it produces a bar chart. If it's a horizontal bar chart, it produces a horizontal bar chart. If it's a pie chart, it can be, if it's a line chart, it can produce a line chart. So those kind of things.
Prof, quick one before you start the class. Please, my line chart did not work. I was actually doing a comparison the last time that you told us to go and actually research on that. I did that, but only one graph showed. I wanted the two line graphs to show so that I could compare, but only one showed. So I believe strongly I made some quotes. So even though I put the two together, but only one of the graphs showed.
No, two of them should show.
No, I probably I didn't get the code right because I was trying to research that on my own.
Oh, all right, don't worry, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so let's go back to that our graph that talks about the bar charts.
List. Typing tutor.py. Numeric Victor.py. Typing to Numeric mainland. Typing tutor.py editor. Visual Studio Code dialog. Do you want to save the change? Circle type. Achistech innovate. Achistech.
What is the name? I think it's some VBA.
Word type.
I think was hello underscore plot underscore hello .py or something like that.
Yeah, there are two. There's VBA. We did two. Is it? You know, we have to copy one from
No.
the.
Yeah, not the one with VBAR, not the one with VBAR. That's plot underscore hello underscore VBAR. Then there's one that just plot underscore hello.
Okay.
Pictures row. Pandas lines B. Pandas line B. Pandas 2 B. Pivot line T B. Playing 2 B. Plotline hello.py column 3 105 of 146. Plotline hello line vbar.py row.
Okay.
Plot product dots plot plotline hello.py row 3 column. Circle typing tutor.py number lecon. Number program to produce a bar plot of name and age. Blank. Import pandas spd. Import matplotlib.py plot splt. Blank. Data equals left brace quote names quote colon, left bracket quote Susan quote Halima quote Yetin quote Abayama quote right bracket. Quote age quote colon, left bracket 21, 17, 20, 25 right bracket right brace. Df equals pd dot data frame left paren, data right paren. Df dot plot left paren, kind equals quote bar quote, x equals quote names quote, y equals quote age quote right paren.
Okay.
Plt dot title left paren, quote name line and line age quote right paren. Plt dots label left paren, quote names quote right paren. Plt dot e label left paren.
Go to that plt dot. I think we need go to that plt dot. Let's do it one character at a time.
Plt dots label left paren, quote names quote right paren.
This one.
Yeah.
Dot. Plt. L T dot X L A B E L left paren. Quote.
Correct. Okay, don't worry. It's correct. Don't worry. Okay.
Plt dot e label left paren.
After the plt dot y label, go to the end of the line. Press enter.
Number plt dot show.
Okay.
Plt dot e label left paren. Cap A. Quote right paren. Age left paren. Quote plt dot e label left paren. Quote age quote right line feed right paren line feed.
Okay, sir.
Now do plt dot x ticks.
Plt dot suggest list.
X. Yeah, X for X-ray.
X suggest list.
Then
Score 1 of 7.
TICKS.
TICKS.
Okay, then
ticks colon.
Open paren.
Yes.
Now put rotation equals 30. Close paren.
ROTA warning TION warning Asian space equals space 30 line right paren
Okay.
line feed right paren 30 equals rotation left paren stick dot plt stick left rotation equal 30 right paren.
Okay, now let's run the code and see whether
PLT Achistech innovation Windows PowerShell PSC colon backslash B Y pi space A L dot backslash low dot pi.
Okay.
Space PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater pi dot backslash hello dot pyc.
Now which one?
C
Which number
Y
using?
C space C hello my world PSC colon back
Okay.
B Y pi space B L O dot backslash T line hello dot pi. Windows PowerShell terminal blank PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater. PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater pi dot backslash plotline hello dot pi dot backslash plotline hello dot pi. Windows PowerShell terminal blank PSC colon.
So it's not running now.
It's not running. It didn't bring out the window.
It didn't bring out the fig window, just
The fig. Oh, are you sure we didn't save it? Go to the next line of that. I think we use plt.savefig.
Plotline hello.py dash plt.label left paren plt.elabel left paren quote
No.
plt.sticks left paren rotation equals 30 right paren number plt.show left paren right paren
We commented that
plt.savefig
out.
left paren
Yeah,
quote names
so
number
it saved it.
plt.savefig left paren
okay.
number plt.
Oh, okay, we did show. We commented out the
Yeah, we
show.
commented it out.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay,
you
it's
have
been
to go
saved
to
then.
so call
Okay,
banner or something.
Let me check the name of this.
Number plt.savefig left paren quote names line h.png quote format equals quote p.
Okay, names and age.
plt.save.
Banner. Okay, don't worry. I'll call you soon.
Windows PowerShell, Atchistech Innovation, Atchistech in, Plotline Hello Line V, Numer Victor. Names line H.png row 2 column 380, names line loop.py row 3 column 1, new line, names line H.png, photos, pane,
Okay,
names
Banner,
line
come
H.
help us out. Let's describe the charts.
Describe the X label now, the names.
Okay, the Susan Halima Yetunde Obioma is slanted.
So you can see it's rotated now. So you can see all the names now.
Yeah, it's visual.
The name
is everything is showing. The Susan.
heading.
Now, okay, the heading name, no, it's still not showing from the image I'm seeing here. It just has at the top name and it just has the.
Can you extend the window?
Open collection. Next.
With your
Zoom to
mouse,
100.
can you
Zoom to 100. Next.
No, it's just an image and like a picture that I'm looking at.
Oh, okay, so you can't even. Okay.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Name and age is showing as the headings.
Yes, name and age is showing as the heading.
Yeah,
but not, I thought maybe the same way age has its own heading, but on the left side, the Y it has age to signify that this section is this X has this Y has is age, then X has is name. It doesn't have that, but age has age, signifying that the Y axis is age.
Oh, okay. Probably because it's a bar chart and kind of it's probably by default to know that. I'm just thinking about it, that it's probably the reason why they didn't put the name there, because it should be explanatory that
if that place is age, then this place would be
name or something. Yeah, I think so. I'm just thinking out of the box. But the class, can you hear that the names were now slanted? Okay, thank you very much, Bano. Thank you.
Yes, and okay, at the top there's a key age, signifying that age is this is the color. A key.
Oh, okay.
A key
like a
component
legend.
for age. Yeah.
Okay, so the bar charts, do they have different colors or what?
No. But just saying that in case maybe you hope to have different colors. So that age has a blue color.
Okay.
That is like the key for age.
Yes,
it's blue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Atchistech Innovation.
I think I understand what you're saying. So if we have another piece of data, let's say instead of age, we have scores. We can put them side by side. And then let's try it. Leko.
Yes, sir.
Okay, under the data where we have age.
Plotline hello.py dash visual plotline plt df.plot left df equal quote age quote colon.
Is it this one?
After that one, go to where is the closing brace?
Comma.
Okay, it's on the next line.
Line feed. Right brace. Right bracket.
Okay,
no, it's on the same line with the age.
Oh, okay. Let's after that close square bracket, put comma.
Right brace. Right brace. Comma. Space.
Okay. Then next line.
Space.
Okay. Now do open quotes. What can we put? Open quote height. Let's do height.
Quote. error, H, error, I, G, H, T, error,
then
quote
colon,
right brace, error, height, quote right, T, error, quote, error, right brace, error, colon,
then open square brackets.
space, left bracket,
It might skew. Oh wow, no.
What if you put score?
Okay, let's put score instead of height. But the score
left
has to be. Okay, let's just do let's do another one. Let's just do height. So how many names do we have? 4, Abby? 4 names, Abby?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
quote H, data equals left brace, quote names, quote colon, left bracket, quote Susan, quote Halima, quote Yetin, quote Abayama, quote right bracket.
Yeah, 4.
Okay, 4 names. There are 4. No, height and weight are different. We can put BMI. Let's put BMI. BMI, it ranges from, I think, from 16 to 30. So let's do BMI.
Quote H, quote height, quote colon, left
Remove the
left
height.
bracket, right bracket, quote colon, T, quote T, H, I, E, H, B, M, I, colon, quote, colon, space, left bracket, right bracket.
So in the, for, let's say Susan, let's put 21. The BMI is 21.
2, 1, 21, comma, space,
Then the other person, let's put 30.
3, 0, 30,
The next
comma,
one,
space,
let's put 17.
1, 7, 17,
And then
comma,
the other one, let's
space,
put 24.
2, 4,
Okay. Now
right
on
brace,
the y-axis,
right bracket,
on the df dot plot,
df equals pd dot data frame left paren, data right paren,
df dot plot.
yeah, df dot plot.
df dot plot left paren, kind equals quote bar quote, x equals quote names quote, y equals quote h quote right paren,
On the y-axis, go to the end of the line.
quote, y equals, quote, h, quote right paren,
Yeah. So in
right
front
paren,
of the
quote,
in front of the open quote equals open quote, put open square bracket.
h, quote,
That
space,
So
in front
we're
of
going to
the
put it
age.
quote,
in front of the quote. After the equal sign, put open square bracket.
Okay.
a, quote, left bracket, quote,
Now
a,
quote
g, e,
H,
quote,
then
right paren,
comma. After the quote,
comma,
then put
space,
comma. Then put another. Then put in quote BMI.
quote, suggest list, sticks equal b, m, I,
Then close bracket.
right paren, quote, right paren, quote, I, quote, right paren, left bracket, left bracket, left
No,
bracket,
right bracket.
left bracket, right bracket, right quote, right bracket, right paren,
Yes. Now on the Y label, we can't put age. We have to put on the Y label. You have to put age and BMI.
df dot plot left paren, kind equals quote bar quote, df dot plot left paren, kind equals quote bar quote, x, df dot plot left, df dot plot left, df dot plt dots label left paren, plt dot e label left paren, quote h quote right paren, plt dot sticks dot p quote right paren, age, g, e, quote, right paren,
After the quotes, after the age, put age and BMI, or age/BMI, something like that.
quote, e, quote, right paren, slash, error,
No,
quote,
you didn't put it inside the quotes. After the E.
Okay.
quote, error, slash, quote, right paren, quote, e, quote, slash, b, m, I, right, line, quote, right, BMI, slash,
Now,
age,
after the X ticks, sorry, in the title, PLT, you put name, put age and BMI.
PLT.sticks left paren, rotation number number PLT dots label PLT.plot left paren, kind PLT.title left paren, quote name line and quote right paren, quote right PLT, quote name line and line age. A M E line E M A N A line N D line A line D N A quote A G E quote line.
You can remove the underscore. It looks better for a sighted person without that underscore on the title.
D N A line space A N D and space B M I right paren DF.
So now, I think there's a problem before this line
equals X quote df dot plot left paren kind equals quote bar quote X equals quote names quote Y equals left bracket right bracket quote age quote BMI quote right bracket right paren.
That's why there are two right brackets there now.
D
after the left bracket, remove that right bracket.
Left paren error kind error equal quote bar quote X equals quote names quote Y equals left bracket right bracket quote
do you see
right
that?
bracket
remove that right
quote
bracket.
Right bracket left bracket age left bracket quote age quote quote BMI quote right DF P.
Yes sir.
Okay, now after the PLT dot ticks X ticks, sorry, put PLT dot legend open paren close paren.
PLT dots label left paren PLT dot e label left PLT dot sticks left PLT dot show dot PLT number line right paren 0 right paren line feed
PLT dot legend
L T dot L E G E N D
open paren close paren
D hint left line feed right paren PLT dot legend left paren right paren.
Okay, let's go over the code now.
Number blank import pandas SPD import mat data equals left brace quote names quote colon left bracket quote Susan quote Halima quote Yetin quote Abayama quote right bracket quote age quote colon left bracket 21 17 20 25 right bracket.
That's our age.
Quote BMI quote colon left bracket 21 30 17 24 right bracket right brace.
That's our BMI. Okay.
DF equals PD dot data frame left paren data right paren.
Okay, so it gets the data into the
data frame.
Data frame, yes.
DF dot plot left paren kind equals quote bar quote X equals quote names quote Y equals left bracket quote age quote BMI quote right bracket right paren.
Okay, so now our x-axis just has the name. That's why it's not inside a list. But then our y-axis has two columns, right? Which are now the age and BMI. So that's why it's inside a list and it's separated by commas. Okay.
PLT dot title left paren DF.
Leko.
Yes.
Who is saying?
Please, can you df dot plot line again so that the new insertions
DF equals
can be
quote BMI quote colon quote age.
Lekon go.
Data equals left brace quote age quote colon left bracket 20 quote BMI quote colon left bracket 21 DF equals PD dot data frame DF dot plot left paren dot DF dot plot left paren kind equals quote bar quote X equals quote names quote Y equals left bracket quote age quote BMI quote
So there's a comma.
BMI.
There's a comma between the age and
quote,
BMI.
space comma.
Yes.
Where you have the Y, can you through it by character, please?
Quote age left equals Y quote Y equals left bracket quote age quote comma space
character
quote age left bracket quote equals Y space y space equals space left bracket quote a g e quote comma space quote b m I quote right bracket right paren line feed.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Is it okay?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
df dot plot left paren kind equals quote bar quote x equals quote names quote
Okay,
y
next
equals
line.
left bracket quote age quote bmi quote right bracket right paren plt dot title left paren quote age and bmi quote right paren.
Okay, so that's the new title, age and BMI of our graph. Next line.
plt dots label left paren quote names quote right paren.
You can, I don't know, since it's not showing, I don't know. Well, okay, just leave it there. Next line.
plt dot e label left paren quote age slash bmi quote right paren.
Okay, next line.
plt dot sticks left paren rotation equals 30 right paren.
Okay, rotation is 30, so that will rotate our names. Next line.
plt dot legend left paren right paren.
Okay, so it will show a legend. So one color for the age and one color for the BMI. I hope this works. Okay, next line.
Number plt dot show left paren right paren.
Okay, we've commented it out, that one. And next line.
plt dot savefig left paren quote names line age dot png quote format equals quote png quote right paren.
Toby, sorry, Lekon, do you want to save that file as a different file name, or are you okay with that?
I'm okay with this one, yes.
Okay, it's your system. That's what I'm asking. Okay, so let's run the code.
So the
Atchistech
BMI,
innovation row 1 column.
Sorry?
the BMI, is it body mass index?
Yes, that's
Sure.
body mass index, yes.
Okay.
Plotline hello Windows PowerShell column Windows PowerShell PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater pi dot backslash plotline hello dot pi dot Windows PowerShell terminal blank PS
Okay.
Atchistech names line loop dot names line age dot multiply line pandas names line age dot png column 387 of 146 photos pane
Bam.
names line age dot.
Yes, we need it again. Okay.
Okay, here we have two bars.
Okay.
One having and two keys also. One key is the blue key for age and yellow key for BMI.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. Then the bar chart has for Susan, it's equal. For Halima, the yellow one is longer than the blue one. For
Yes.
Yetunde, the blue one is longer than the yellow one. The blue one is on almost 20. That should be like 17 or 18 thereabout. That the yellow one for Yetunde should be around 16, I think, 16 or 17. Then
Okay.
Obioma, the similarities is not much. The distance between both is not much. And the bar charts are together, but there's a demarcation between. So it's not
between
separate.
the names. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the name and the age and the BMI are together, but they are separated by names.
Are they separated by names or line?
I didn't understand what you said, sir.
Okay, so like now, the BMI and the age bar charts are together. They are stuck together, Abi, for each name.
The BMI and the age bar chart.
The yellow and the blue.
No, not all. Yes, yeah. True. They are stuck together, yeah, but they are not the same. Some of them are not the same height. Susan is the same. Halima is the same, but they are together.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they are together.
Okay, that's what I was.
Just a demarcation between to differentiate them.
So you can see he has told us what the thank you, Bano. I appreciate.
Yeah.
Prof.
So you can see, yes.
So if I understand the description very well, it means for each particular person, the age and the BMI are quite attached. I mean, in terms of the bars.
Yes.
So for each person, there's the BMI and there's the age together, but there's a little separation.
Yeah, there's
okay,
Okay, so like I think what he's trying to say is that after the first name is, I think, is Halima. So Halima has her name and her age together. But then you have to separate it so that Yetunde, who is the next name, there's a bit of separation, which is between the two bars for the next name, for the next person. So the next person too, their own bars will be together. After Yetunde, you have Obioma and her own bars will be together. So that's what he's saying.
So, Prof, what this Bashak has done, to my thought, will basically be comparing BMI against age of the individuals as against also across the class. For instance, if there are 4 persons, for the first person, you can compare what is the person's age and the person's BMI.
Yes.
At the same time, you can actually compare the age across all of them, and there's
Exactly.
a BMI across all of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Prof, it looks as if this one is quite similar to my earlier question about the line graph. I mean, using 2 line graphs to compare. But with the line graph, you compare the trend. But this one, you can compare across and compare with individuals, right?
Yes. So now let's go to
line graph and bar chart. They do two different things now. If you're using a line graph,
this is a horizontal, this is a vertical bar chart.
Yeah, whether it's vertical or horizontal bar chart, what a line graph does and what a bar chart does are basically not the same thing. If you want to look at trend, like you rightly said, you could use the line graph or line chart or line curve, as the case may be. Yeah. So in this instance, it's not trend you're looking at. You're actually looking at aggregate values of the individuals or of the product or of the location. It's aggregate values we're looking at. We're not establishing trend. If you want to establish trend, yeah, then you now have to use like superimposing a line chart over a bar chart, which may now turn to like putting what do you call that? Like a polygon on top of it, whether it be horizontal or vertical.
Yeah, you can do that as well. Yeah, that's we can do that with Matplotlib. You can do that with Matplotlib. But I will leave that to you to go and study. Okay. All right, so let's go into a line chart so that you can see. Lekon, let's save this. Lekon.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's save this graph, this code. Let's save it as hello_plot_line.py. Let's save it. We're going to use the same data. Excuse me.
Atchistech in a Windows PowerShell row 1 column 2 of 9. Plotline hello dot plotline number plt dot show left paren right paren. No definition found. plt dot save fig left paren.
Sorry, give me 2 minutes. Let me use the toilet. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Number plt dot show. Number Lecken number program to produce a bar plot of name and number Lecken number Lecken. Untitled -1 editor has autocomplete multi-line blank. Save as dialog. File name : combo box HELLO. Cap P LOT. Cap LINE. Hello plotline. Dot. BY. Untitled -1 visual blank blank blank. Blank 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 blank. Windows PowerShell column 3 Atchistech innovation circle hello plotline dot py blank blank. Blank blank. Start window, search window, NVDA. Circle hello plot. Circle hello number plt dot show left paren.
Every day is becoming a nuisance.
PLT.
It also needs prayers.
I don't just know. It's you copy and paste
Bismarck,
something
don't
and
go
then
there. Don't go there, Bismarck.
you copy and paste something and then you are trying to navigate. The thing will be telling you blank, blank, blank. Meanwhile, it's right there on the screen. You have to
I'm
refresh
observing it on
and
my system too.
it's kind of
Sometimes it
annoying.
takes a couple of seconds before it will actually read what you have pasted.
And then this issue of when you are navigating up and down and it keeps reading the same line. You now be wondering
exactly.
that is that the only line I have on my
Exactly.
until you press escape. It's kind of annoying.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what was that? Sorry.
No, it's NVDA. It's
Oh,
NVDA and its
okay.
problem with Visual Studio Code.
Oh, okay. It reads the same line more than once or what?
Yes, you are scrolling up. It's still on the same line. The focus doesn't move away from that line. You will not be wondering that have I mistakenly deleted other lines until you press escape to clear
Oh,
it and
okay.
then
They clear the memory, so it's still inside the
yeah,
memory.
yes.
It has to do with the computer and how it works. The same thing with Linux and Orca. It's so annoying.
Okay, sir. So I've created the file. I've pasted it on the hello plot line.
Okay, so instead of doing plt dot df dot plot kind equals bar. So remove that bar and put line.
PLT.legend left paren. PLT.elabel left paren. PLT.slabel left paren. PLT.title left paren. DF.plot left paren. Kind equals quote bar quote. BMI quote age left equals Y quote names quote equals X quote bar quote equals quote bar A R quote R A B L I N E lot quote equals
Okay.
kind equals
Now
quote.
remove all those X and Y. So let it just be kind equals line. Then remove the comma and then remove all those Y, X equals this, Y equals that. Remove them.
Space equals kind equal quote line quote X X selected equal selected quote selected name selected quote Y selected equal selected left bracket quote selected H selected quote select quote selected BMI selected quote right bracket right paren quote BMI selected quote space comma space quote right bracket right paren right quote space comma quote
Okay.
line df dot plot left paren kind equals quote line quote right paren.
So it's okay like this.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, there's no comma between the
No.
right.
Quote L
Okay.
I N E quote right line feed right paren.
Okay. All right. Remove that X6. We don't need that anymore.
PLT dot title PLT dot slabel left paren PLT dot elabel left PLT dot sticks left 30 equals P PLT dot sticks left paren P PLT dot legend left paren.
Okay, sir.
PLT dot elabel left.
We still need the legend. You can comment out the PLT dot save fig and then uncomment the PLT dot show.
Okay. PLT dot legend left paren number PLT number P number PLT dot save fig dot PLT line feed P number L P line feed PLT dot legend left paren PLT dot show left number PLT dot save fig left.
Okay.
Okay, let's run it.
Atchestet Windows PowerShell Windows Power PSC :/users B Y pi space H E L L dot / O dot pi plotline dot pi. Figure 1 pane.
Your attention.
Bano, please. Bismarck, please listen to what Bano will say in this scenario. Now we've removed the age. All you can see is the BMI sorry, we've removed the names. All you can see is the BMI and the age. Now listen to how he would describe it.
Okay.
So,
Okay, this
yeah.
graph is not a bar chart.
Yes.
So it has, okay, now this one displays the name for, it says names.
Okay, that is the heading.
Yeah, the heading has headings for names and headings for age/BMI. So
okay.
it also has the
so,
key.
So now
okay.
the name is there. Be on the x-axis, the name is there.
Yes, sir. The names is there.
Okay.
Yeah, same names.
Okay.
Then
all right.
age/BMI is on the y-axis.
On the y-axis, okay.
Then at the top, it has age and BMI.
Okay, that's the legend.
That's
is that the heading?
That is the title.
That's the title. Yeah.
Okay.
Then the legend, you have age, BMI. Age is blue, BMI is orange or yellow.
Okay, so you have the legend. Okay, all right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now, okay.
From what I can see from the plots, the both are intertwined in a way. The age merged with the yellow at 23 on name 0.0. Okay, let me say that again. The lines of the graph, the what's the word?
Link.
The link, how they joined together is on 21, 24. At the middle, so that should be from 2021. What's the middle of 2021?
Yeah, that's 21. It's 21. It's 21.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's 21. So they meet at 21 on age/BMI, and they all, and the line stretches down to 1.0 names. As 1.0 on names, that's the x-axis. Then there's an intersection at the middle of 1.5 and 2.0, intersection with the age and BMI. They both crossed themselves and.
Okay. So what I'm trying to get, no problem, Bano.
I don't like what. Okay, sir.
So thank you, Bano. So Bismarck, do you see how difficult it was for him to explain the graph when it was a line chart? Because there are no names attached to it. But as what Tekena was saying, the minute you add the names and you put a bar chart, it makes more meaning. So you could see that with the bar chart, he was able to explain better. Oh, this is Yetunde, this is Halima, this is Elbioma, right? But you could see the difficulty with these line charts. Now, as Tekena rightly said, if it's a trend, the best plot to use is a line chart. But if you want to depict a certain population, location, then the best or product, the best kind of graph for information will be the bar charts. Remember, you're making your charts as a report for the user, not for yourself, for the user. So please, whenever you have this in mind, the best for especially for industry, especially for organizations, the best chart to use is a bar chart. Now, if you're using for stock markets and all those things, you can use a line chart. Okay, does that make sense, Bismarck?
Yes, please.
Okay, is there any questions?
Any question?
Music left. So the interface for this line, does it bring out the interface of a graph to say, just like we have the normal graph sheet?
Yes, it gives an interface of the graph. Yeah, but with lines connected, like normal lines, like how you have how we did in physics in secondary school.
Yes,
lines.
sir. Okay, sir. All right.
Okay. Any other question?
Any question? This as we are winding down the clock, or
So
any question? Go ahead.
the first one, even before we added BMI, I mean, we only have there are only before adding the BMI, we had only four data sets, right? And that could have easily be done with a pie chart, right?
Okay, so with a pie charts, yes. With a pie chart, remember, with a pie chart, we can't use two of them. We can use one of them, one of our either BMI or the age, exactly. So let's do another graph. Let's do another file. Plus
It also
plus
depends
underscore
on
hello
what
underscore
you
pi.
want to use the chart for. The
You just
function
want to
of
see
the
a pie
bar.
chart.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Windows Power. Hello plotline. Hello plot.
Okay. So
Hello,
I should create
please,
another
can you hear
file.
me, sir?
Yes.
Yes, who is that?
This is Mr. Sonyalu. I've been trying to unmute myself all this while.
Oh,
Please,
wow,
I
okay.
want to ask you a question, sir. This bar chart, okay, this bar chart that we are doing, is it possible for us to represent the graph with about two bars or three bars on the same set of information? For example, maybe we are talking of the weather now, and we mentioned maybe in January, we have January, February, March till to December. Then in January, we are considering sunshine. Then that same January, we are also considering rainfall. We are also considering humidity. So those three items now, we want to put it together as different bars in January. So also we also have it for February. Is it possible for us to represent our information in that format,
Is that
sir?
not line chart?
Sayolu, where were you now? That's what we did with age and BMI
Age
now.
and BMI.
Yeah.
We did that same thing with age and BMI, where there are
I'm
different
talking
colors.
of bars. Where
Yes, now it's a bar chart we use
Those
it will
now.
are
be in
bars, you
bars.
know.
Okay.
But a
Those are
bar chart
bars.
we
All
use.
right. Thank you.
Mm.
Okay.
But you can also still have a kind of bar chart that would have on one single bar, the separations can actually be, let's say it's an horizontal bar chart, sorry, a vertical bar chart rather. The separation can actually be vertical. So on one tick bar, from 0 to let's say 20, you're representing information. From 20 to
Yes.
40, different information. From 40 to 60,
Yes.
different information. You know.
Yes, you can do that as well. But I've not tried that with Matplotlib. I'm sure I can do it too. I'm sure I can do it. But
Yeah,
I've not tried.
I'm talking from a visual, sighted perspective. I'm not.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, because I'm also it's from visual perspective that I also picked that question.
Question. Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Lekon will share that code with you that has the name with the age and the BMI, which is similar to having climate, location with their weather, sunshine. What else? You said humidity and rainfall on those months, or January, February, March, and all of those kind of things. So you see the graph. Now, okay, so this is where the subplots can come into play instead of having it on one graph. You can have subplots. That one I would have to do some research on that because you have 12 months, but you have 3 graphs. So that's where you can use 3 different graphs, or B, you 3 different graphs for each bar, or you can use you know, a bar chart will now be too clunky because if you are thinking about the screen length, it will now be a bit too clunky. So what we can do is can now use a horizontal bar chart, a BH, whereby it does everything in a vertical bar chart, so that the names, the January, February, March, April, May can be on the side, on the y-axis. And those bar charts will be extending left to the right, extending to the right, from left to right for temperature, humidity, rainfall, humidity, and sunshine, that kind of thing. So we extend to the right for those 3 graphs for January. Then February I have 3 graphs. March we have 3 graphs. So vertical bar charts are better in that because you can see everything in one graph, but it'll be vertically. Okay. I hope I made sense.
Number PLT dot show left.
Okay. Okay, so let's do a pie chart.
I should copy.
Or save as.
No, that save as is not.
Okay, copy then.
It's I've forgotten the shortcut. The F12 is not working. Forgotten the shortcut for doing it honest. Okay.
PLT dot let.
Should I work with this one? You know, this one does not have that kind equals, or would you just put it again? Or should you go and copy the other one?
Yeah, the first one, that has a name.
Yes.
Plot hello.py, that first one.
Yes.
PL list. Plotline hello.py main landmark. Plotline hello.py number lecon.
Or you can use the one of VBA. I think that one is better. Sorry. Let's use the one of VBA.
Okay.
Windows PowerShell row. Atchistech in Atchistech. Names line h.p. Pandas line stu p. Pandas2.py. Pivot line playing 2. Plotline hello.py column. Plotline hello line vbar.py row 4 column 1. Plotline hello.py dash Visual Studio Code. Plotline number plt.savefig left number lecon number blank import pandas import matplot blank data equals left brace quote h quote colon left bracket 21 df equals pd.data frame left paren df.plot left paren kind equals quote bar quote x equals quote names quote y equals quote h quote right paren.
Okay, kind equals.
Yeah, so kind equals to PIE.
Dot df dot plot left kind equals quote bar a r h quote h r a b p I e x quote pi quote x equals quote
that's fine.
Names.
Everything is fine.
df dot plot left paren plt dot title left paren quote name line and line h quote right paren plt dot e label left paren quote names quote right paren plt dot label left paren.
Pie chart, I don't think so you can comment out this X label.
The X and Y.
No, the Y label. Oh yeah, even the Y. We don't really need a Y label for a pie chart. Yeah, that's true. So you can comment out both of them.
Let's delete it so that it doesn't even appear in our code at all.
Okay.
Okay, let me. Okay.
Number lecon number program to produce a bar plot. Number program to produce a bar plot of name and age. Untitled-1 editor has autocomplete. Save as dialog. File name colon. Combo box collapsed. Edit alt plus n selected untitled-1.txt.
What's this one? Hello pi.
Plot underscore hello underscore pi dot py.
P. Selection removed. L O T. Kappa E L L O.
So as he's doing that, plot underscore hello.
Okay. Dot py.
No, underscore PIE dot py.
Okay.
So as he's doing that, in your week 7 of your documentation or your material, week 7.
Line.
you will see that the example I use is different. So you can use any of those examples.
Untitled -1 blank.
Class. Okay. So you can use
Number
any of those
PLT dot show
examples.
left paren.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. So now
PLT dot elabel. PLT dot title left paren. DF dot plot left paren. Kind equals quote pi quote. X equals quote name. PLT dot title left paren. Quote name PLT dot elabel left paren.
Okay.
PLT dot elabel left paren. Quote names quote.
I should delete the Y label.
Yeah, Y label too. We don't need that.
PLT dot slabel dot PLT quote right paren P dot elabel dot Y dot T L B line B PLT dot e B PLT dot title left paren PLT dot slabel left paren number PLT dot show left paren right.
You can on comment that one.
PLT number
and then remove the
B.
save fig. We can remove
Number.
the save fig.
Okay.
PLT dot save L B line feed B PLT dot save fig left paren line feed PLT dot show left paren blank P.
Okay.
Okay.
Legend in call. We've not added legend.
Put PLT dot legend.
Okay.
Before
DF
the
dot
PLT
plot left
show.
paren DF equals PD DF PLT dot title left PLT dot label left PLT dot show left dot show dot PLT line feed right paren line feed PL suggest T dot E N legend 1 of G D D line right PLT dot label PLT dot legend left paren PLT dot show left paren right
Okay.
PLT dot legend left paren right paren plot hello line pi dot pi PLT dot legend left paren Atchistech innovation Windows PowerShell PSC colon backslash use P Y pi space H E L dot backslash O dot pi plotline dot pi plotline dot pi dot pi plotline dot pi.
I'm now confused.
Plotline dot pi plot underscore line underscore hello. Plot underscore hello underscore
Let me go
PY.
and check the next. I've forgotten what I
PSC colon back plot hello line pi plot
plot hello underscore pi. Plot hello
Mr.
underscore
Lekom,
pi.
Windows
ask a question.
blank
I'm coming on.
blank PSC colon
I'm coming. Let me sort out this mess.
Windows PowerShell terminal blank PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater PSC colon backslash users backslash access greater PSC colon backslash users B Y pi space B L O T cap H E L O plot hello line B I E pi dot B Y.
What is your question, this man?
Okay, so after the df dot plot, those lines of code that follow, I hope they are not in a specific order. So we have the df dot plot for the first one. After that, we have the plt dot x label, plt dot title, and those stuff. I hope they don't follow a particular order or sequence.
No, they don't. They don't.
No,
As long as they'll be before plt dot show. Plt dot show must be the last one though.
Okay. And then they must be between the df dot plot, right?
Sorry, what do you say?
You said the plt dot show must be the last one. I'm asking that, and I'm adding or asking to that they must be in between the df dot plot and then the plt dot show.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Plot hello line space B L O T cap H E L L O line B I E dot B Y C colon backslash users backslash access backslash app data backslash local backslash programs backslash python 312 backslash python dot exe colon can't open file C colon backslash users backslash
Oh.
I don't understand.
Yeah, let me go.
plot hello line plot plt.legend left paren, right, plot hello line pi dot pi dash.
Hello underscore, plot underscore hello underscore pio.
No, not underscore. There's no underscore.
File sub main landmark, plt.legend.
This is it.
Plot hello line pi dot pi dash.
Okay.
So it's plot hello. Let me go and check the main file.
Windows PowerShell, atch product dot, plot line hello line vbar dot, plot line hello dot pi row 3 column 3, playing 2 dot pi, plot, product dot csv col, plot line hello line vbar dot pi col, plot line hello dot pi row 3 column 3 105, playing, plot line hello dot, playing 2 dot pi, plot line hello line, items, this PC, Audacity row 2, atch in, items view list, dot cat, pictures row, saved game, searches, videos column, dot accessibility dot, addition line of line 2 line, pandas line students dot, pandas, pivot line, playing 2, plot line hello dot pi column, plot line hello line,
Okay,
plot hello line pi dot pi row 5,
This is it.
B, L, O, T, cap H, E, L, 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 O,
Oh.
line, B, I, E, dot, B,
What
Y.
did you say?
I thought I put 3L.
Oh, okay.
Plot hello line pi, B, L, O, T, cap H, E, L, 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 O, line,
Oh.
B, I, E, dot, B, Y. Plot
Okay.
Plot hello line pi dot pi dash visual studio code, plot hello, plt dots label left paren, quote age. Save as dialog, B, B, L, O, T, cap H, E, L, 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 O, L, line, B, I, E, dot, B, Y, blank.
Okay.
Plot hello line pi dot pi dash visual studio.
Okay.
Okay.
plt dot legend, atch innovation, items view list. Plot hello line pi. atch Windows power PSC colon backslash B, Y, pi, space, B, L, O, T. Cap H, E, L, L, O. Plot hello, line, B, I, E, pi, dot, B, Y. Figure 1, pane.
Okay.
Okay.
I know everyone. Don't be annoyed though.
No problem.
We need it again.
Yeah.
Where's the lady?
Oh, you want to hear her voice? Bismarck is tired of hearing your voice.
So when you use eloquence, you
This was the lady. Okay, the lady. I called the lady.
You got to let her come and describe it.
They are stuck with me. No choice. That's the choice. Okay, so we have a pie chart, and it's displaying 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 colors. One is orange, one is blue, one is green, one is red. And the legend there has blue 0, orange is 1, green is 2, red is 3. And from what I can see here, they all seem 3 looks bigger. I think 2 is next in line. Then 1 and 0, I can't really say which is bigger, but I think 0 is bigger than 1. So we have 3, 2, 0, 1 in terms of size.
That's wrong. It's not meant to show 0, 1, 2, 3. It's meant to show the names of the x-axis. Why?
Okay, no, it doesn't show it. It just shows 1, 2, 3, 0 age.
Yeah. One,
It's not using names, it's using age.
Oh. Ah.
I remember we deleted the X. Was it X or Y we deleted?
Or is it that we should add the x-axis and the labels? But no, that the DF will not know whether it's an X label. Is hold on 1 second. Let me.
Okay,
check
sir.
this. Okay.
Yeah. It's the second.
What font? Yeah, it's the same.
Why? And circle is divided into 4.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mr. Over.
Yes.
The lady didn't report to work today. Is she married? So that I will engage her to Victor.
Hey. Which Victor?
I mean, I believe Prof is married. I mean, Victor, my colleague in the class.
Why not you?
Oh, no.
Why not you? I think you'll be better.
Is Macquarie using him as a point of contact?
I mean, I want you to be my brother-in-law.
No, state your interest. Don't use him as a point of contact.
Yeah. Okay. See you again. Okay. Let's wait for the course. So when it comes to pi, does axis involved? It's not just shapes.
Yeah, axes are not involved in pie chart.
I think they have a way of
yeah, maybe there's a way to do that because I actually used the X and then Y labels yesterday, and it actually showed as if it's plotted on a graph.
So I think since we are dealing with circle and it's just parts, I'm not sure axis. Maybe because of the Y label that.
I was expecting it would have showed the names and the degrees.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Associate Prof.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please, I want to ask a question. This Python that we are doing now, if one goes to Nigeria University to study statistics, how many years will it take one to understand this concept?
Statistics is a 4-year course, is it not?
I've been used 4 years to complete
So
their
that
first
means,
degree.
so that means that
this one is
this thing that we are
primary
learning
school.
now.
No, it's not university level.
But this is the basic knowledge.
And it's the basic knowledge for that the teacher, I think, is it primary or at least GSS.
We should just assume that okay, maybe year 1. Or possibly
okay, in terms of Python,
semester.
Okay, when you are learning, when you are using Python.
Yes, that maybe one wants to go to school to study this thing now.
To study statistics or to study Python, which of them?
To study Python as we are learning it now. I'm sure it will take a year or more.
And you know that you are not learning Python alone. You're also learning other courses or languages or something. So Python doesn't come every day.
No? The reason why I'm saying so is that I'm just trying to put this thing together with we have grown-up children, and then we have people around us that will be running on the streets day by day. So I'm just trying to balance it up that those that are going to school to do part-time, I don't think it will be very easy for them to concentrate. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that for those of you that study statistics, you understand what I mean, that it's not very easy for you to be doing one other thing or two other things and be joining that to your learning in school environment.
Yeah, I understand your point.
So I think I'm coming from my own angle, because as I am now, this thing, after we finish everything, I'm still going to sit down. If it takes me 2 years to understand it, I will understand it, and I will come back and tell you that yes, I've understood this thing now to my own satisfaction. So, but I'm really happy to be a part of this class. It's been very interesting having Bismarck, Tekena, Stanley, and Victor, Pascaline, and so many of us. Imole Ayo, our prof, the great mother of the house, Stanley. Oh, in fact, it's a very good experience.
Likewise, me, it's been a very good experience because this is my first time learning with international students like Nigerians, Ghana, and people from other parts of the world, especially in Africa, Kenya. So it's been a very good thing you've put up there. Kudos.
Okay,
that's true. The only we have East Africa, we have West Africa. Okay, yes.
Then we Nigerians should also teach you how we call our Python. I think Ogweke. That's for my brother Stanley and Tekena. Will tell you that. And then we here in Southwest, we call it Ere. So we are learning Ere. Okay. All right.
The one you call Igweke is not the same pattern that we are learning here. Yeah, Igweke is the real animal. This one is the language.
Prof, let me ask him. So how do you call anaconda in your local language? Because you also have anaconda. I mean, Prof,
they are all in the same class.
So say, Professor.
Yes, sir.
I wonder how these creators of this programming language came about with snake names like Python, Anaconda.
Well, I think there was a time we were having discussion around it. It has to do with games, maybe like what is it called? This like actors in a movie, all these like characters. Okay, maybe if you fall in love with a particular character, when Pearl comes, he will come but that was the last, like a character, like this guy that chose X. X is something that I got from a video game, Elon Musk. So if you watch a movie or you watch one animal series and you like a character, you can name it after name your product or whatever after. Yes, I think that is how something
doesn't mean if you fall in love with it and you like it, you can put her name in the program, right? Like Victor.
Left with me, I believe it is because they are poisonous and dangerous.
You can choose to give your product any name. But for Python, to my thought, I will be totally wrong. I think it's a function of the robustness of the language.
No, it's very robust.
The fact that it's very flexible. So just like the Python that can twine itself and all of that. Then Anaconda could be from the power of though Anaconda is basically a fiction. In reality, there's no Anaconda.
Why not elephants and tigers?
Sorry?
I mean, why not tigers and elephants and those big animals?
Okay, sir.
Okay, but you know how the word Python came into being?
No, that's why we are waiting for you to come and enlighten.
Okay, so Python came into being. The Gudio van Rossum, the owner, the maker or creator of Python, what he said was that there was a circus show. All these circus with clowns and all these animals and stuff like that. And the name of the circus show was Monty Python. It was not after the snake. It was just after this. He just said, "Oh, Python." So he just named the programming language Python, and that's how Python now came. But when things like Anaconda, so Anaconda obviously is a bigger snake. So the makers of Anaconda obviously now named it Anaconda because it not only has Python, but it has all other things attached to it. So they just named it Anaconda. Then there's another library called Turtle. That one is for graphs and games. There's Pygame, but there's another person who created a game called Turtle. So that one you can say import Turtle. So it depends on how you want to name your products and all of that. So
Prof,
that's how all these names come.
First, we'll be importing hawks and turkeys.
All right.
First, we'll be importing hawks and turkeys.
Fox.
Abio or kangaroo or something. All right. Ostrich would be a good name. Import ostrich.
Ah, that would be very slow. A very slow programming language.
Eagle is the best, so import eagle.
Eagle. Yeah. Okay, so to solve that problem that we wanted to solve, Lekon, inside that legend, where you have a plt.legend, open paren, close paren, inside that legend paren, we can put the titles of the labels. So
Windows PowerShell.
Okay.
Circle plot line help. Circle plot number legend. Blank. Data quote df plt dot title left parent df dot plot left plt dot elabel left parent plt dots label left parent plt dot elabel left parent quote names quote right parent plt dots label left parent quote age quote right parent number plt dot show left parent right parent plt dot save fig left parent.
Find the wrong file.
Number plt dot circle plot line hello line vbar dot py.
Okay, no, this is not.
No, this
List. Plot hello line py dot main.
Yeah.
plt dot slip plt dot title left paren quote name line and line age quote plt dots label left paren quote age quote right plt dot legend left paren right paren left paren
So
right paren.
Inside the left and right paren, in between the parentheses, you can say labels with s with plural labels.
Okay, I'm coming.
Left paren d n d left paren right paren l e warning suggest list a b e l s warning
Equals
ls space equals space
df
df 1 of 2
open square brackets
left bracket suggest list
open
chords
quote,
equals 1 of 200 quote plot hello line
then names. I think we put names, Abby. Names.
No, the names is the names is for the heading or the main data is name, I think. But I'll go and check.
Okay.
N
Okay,
A
name.
M E
Okay, let's put name.
right bracket quote
Okay.
Is that what?
Yeah, so df open square bracket, open quote, name, close square bracket.
p dot plt dot legend left paren l a b e l s space equal space d f left quote n a m e quote right paren
Okay, let me go and check.
Yeah.
p d d f quote age data equals left brace quote names quote colon
Oh, his names.
Yeah, names.
quote quote yetand quote Halima d equals left brace quote n a m e s quote s
Okay.
quote df plt dot title plt dots label plt dot legend left equals df left bracket quote name a m e quote s f e s quote plt dot legend left paren labels equals df left bracket.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then you can now put I can run the code now. I think there should be labels in that data frame.
Windows power
There should be a labels thing.
psc colon backslash users backslash access greater pi plot hello line pi dot pi. Figure 1 pane.
Toby. Yes, come. Okay, help us describe what's on the screen.
So we have for Suzanne, which is blue.
Speak or you are not speaking to me.
Okay.
What did you listen?
Hello. So we have name underscore and underscore age. We have name and age.
Name and age.
So we have for the age. Is that on the left side? And then okay, we have Suzanne, which is blue. That's 0, 0. We have for Alima, which is orange, and that takes 1. We have for Yetunde, which is green, that takes 2. And we have for Obioma, which is red, that takes 3.
It's not showing actual percent, the actual number.
Toby, who has the highest portion of that pie?
Portion.
Yeah, that's Obioma.
Obioma has the highest, has the largest.
Yes. Yes. 3.
Yeah, and that's correct. Her age is no, okay. After Obioma, who has the highest, next highest?
Yetunde. 2.
No, don't look at the number. Look at the
sheet. The sheet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yesterday has bigger, but the differences are not really much.
Okay, after Yetunde, who has the lowest? But the
one that has the lowest also has a large portion of the.
No. What do you mean by the one that has the lowest? I don't understand.
Yeah, Suzanne 0.
No, we're not saying the 0. We're saying the volume of the amount of
the shading, the portion, yes.
Yes, that one can say that. Yes, it has it also has a large portion. Suzanne.
Wait. Can we go to the data?
Okay.
Windows Power plot hello line plot PL P D D quote data blank data equal quote age quote colon left bracket 21 17 20 25 right bracket right brace.
So 25.
Data equals left brace quote names quote colon left bracket quote Susan quote Halima quote Yetin quote Abayama quote right bracket.
Obioma is the highest. Yeah.
Obioma is the highest. Yes. Susan is what, 25.
Quote age quote colon left bracket 21 17 20 25 right bracket.
So let's see 17.
Data equals left brace quote names quote colon left bracket quote Susan quote Halima quote.
Alima is the lowest.
But Alima is the lowest, exactly.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're only showing Suzanne to be the lowest.
Yeah. No. Suzanne has 0, which is the index. So showing you the index number, which is 0. I want to change that index. The labeling is labeling the index instead of the name.
Okay.
So, but Toby, which portion has the lowest? Which of the index?
Quote age quote colon.
Is it 0 or 1 that has the lowest?
Figure 1 row 1 column 2 figure.
The one that has the lowest is 1. The shading.
That's what we're trying to say. So, what is 1 in the legend?
The color.
Okay, the color.
Is it the color?
Yeah, the color. Name? What is the name on the legend in the legend?
The name for
that's Alima.
That's what we're trying to say. So
okay.
Okay, but I think we can make that chart a lot better. I'm coming. Toby, don't worry. I'll call you back. Give me.
So 14 minutes left.
Wow, already.
This monkey inside this team now. I'm going to forward again. Did you TV? I found monkey from this team and I can't be now.
Start taking mute yourself. Yeah.
Charge monkey.
No,
1,005 more key from the card from
now meet yourself
now. Can
you tell Banner to meet him?
No, it's Mrs. Seller that would do.
Yeah, why is this thing not working? CD. Wow. Why is it destroying everything? So what's the problem now? I'm getting trace back, and I don't know why I'm getting trace back. Oh, main PD is not defined. Okay, okay, help. Okay, I'm looking at the plot on my system. Okay. Hurry up. It's pi plots. The scatter plots. I don't know why it's reading the whole thing. This isn't wasting my time. No time. Let me do something.
Sir, since we see how Friday, that is it possible?
Okay, I wanted today to be the last class so that they can concentrate. But anyway, no problem. Abi, what do you think? Should we? What does the class
I'll be
think?
happy. I'll be happy. Let's do it today.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it today then. Or if you work it and you get the code, you can just send it to me. Let me share it with them. So
Okay.
did you get what I said?
So I should just send it to them, Abi?
Yes,
Hello?
if you have, once you get the correct code. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So once you have the correct code, you share it with me or with Mrs. Akinola, then we drop it. At least at this level, we've been built and developed to understand code. Once we see lines of code, we'll be able to interpret it and
they will not shake.
Yeah.
Okay, no wahala. Okay, so we can. Is there any question?
Today is the last day. Okay.
Today is the last day.
Today is the last day. Yes, and I've changed it. Sorry, instead of the assignment, the last project being 70% is 50%, and then your midterm assignments is 30%, and then your assignments is 20%.
50, 30, 20. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think it's
today is
fair.
really
What do you say, Bismarck?
really today is the last day.
Yeah,
Because I
today is the
thought
last day.
So that you
Like,
guys can concentrate on your projects.
we set a day where we would ask all our questions.
Okay, we can make it Friday now where we can ask all the questions.
Do you have questions? Yes.
Yes, I saw the remark on my.
If you have questions, so that the platform is still on now. That's so that we don't just come to class on Friday.
Let's schedule a class. That is very important. So you ask every question from till now. It's very important. So after this class, if I had an opportunity to choose between, let's say, business and data analytics, front end and back end development, and this one, mobile app development, which one would you advise me I should go for?
Are you asking me?
Yes, please.
Mobile and app development. Mobile development is too front end. There's lots of so I'll rule mobile development out. I'll rule front end development out as well because there are a lot of JavaScript, and to debug your JavaScript code, you have to go into the browser, check you know, what they call that, the internals or something, and then now do console.log. You know, you can't pipe it to a file like how we can pipe it to a file with Python. So my suggestion would be to do backend development if you want to do backend software development. So there are languages like Rust, Python, Golang or Go, Java. Those are backend development kind of things. Okay. Now, the unique part, you think about Python is that not only can you do backend development with Python, but you can use anything data related, data science, data analytics, data engineering. So that's the dome. If you look in the industry and you're looking at the requirements that you need for data engineering or data analysis or data science, you see Python, everything Python, right? Now, if you're looking for backend development, that's where things might change. You can see Python, you can see Java, you can see Rust, you can see Go, you can see C++. You know, there are various things for that backend development. So yeah, so the reason why I chose Python, as you can see, Python is easy. You don't need to learn a whole lot. Now, if you're doing this, like the for loops that we learned, if you're doing it in Java or C++, you see the syntax. It's the same for loop, but you must do some things inside that for loop, right? It's not as easy as saying for I in range, you know, so it's quite, is a bit difficult there. But at least Rust is a low level language, but it has made it look easy. So Rust is there, but Rust can be a bit tricky. So at least Python is a good language, first language that you can start, and all of that. So that's my advice.
Okay. And again, is SQL a web-based interpreter or something?
SQL is for databases. So as a backend developer, we're doing backend development. Remember, we just did data analysis in this class. For backend development, if you're doing backend development, you need SQL, which is for your database, how to create databases and all of that. You need to learn GitHub. So GitHub is another feature, another tool that you need to learn because you might have to commit you know how you write code and you want to make a mistake. One code will be working, and then you say, okay, you want to make it better. you make it better, but then you wiped out what you've done before. And then because you wiped out what you've done before, you did not save it in a different file name. And so you now forgot, oh, how did I write that former code now? So you're now stuck. So they now brought up something called GitHub. So GitHub can keep what they call commits. If you're okay with this level of code, you can commit it into the GitHub repository. So that let's say you want to now refactor your code, you can refactor your code, and then if you don't like what you've done in the refactoring, you can go back to the last commits and at least submit that one to your senior developer for review. Now with SQL, as you rightly said, SQL is a database thing. So SQL is called structured queried language. It works with MySQL and PostgreSQL. Those are relational database management systems, right? Which have what they call tables, and each table has a row and a column. And all these tables are inside what they call a database. So database is a collection of tables, and tables is a collection of rows and columns, similar to your data frame in pandas, where you have columns and rows, right? So that is your but there's a language called SQL, which you can query your databases. So you can query your databases to read from them, to update them, to delete them, and to create a new table. So that's what SQL does.
Okay, so in its basic sense, that's SQL. I mean that database resembles, basically like Microsoft Access.
Exactly.
It's
like Microsoft Access, but Microsoft Access is not secure because somebody can just open your file and alter something. So, but if you want a database, a server, then you now talk about MySQL server, which is a database server, or PostgreSQL, or Microsoft SQL server, or Oracle. Those are database servers. So there's more security attached to those kind of servers.
Okay. Is it difficult to code PHP? PHP and then JavaScript, which one is very, very difficult?
So if you're doing web, with web,
because I'm doing JavaScript, after the first two lessons, I'm not saying get along about PHP.
Yeah, the problem with PHP is that you need to know JavaScript as well, because you can't do the back end and not do the front end. So with web programming, especially with PHP, there's a problem with that. You can't just do back end and front end. There's PHP Laravel, which is the new thing in the industry that people are using, PHP Laravel. But with no knowledge of PHP Laravel, you must always know HTML, CSS, and you must know JavaScript. And that JavaScript, well, even me, if I run from the JavaScript.
So I saw that thing and I ran away.
You run away.
Okay, so I think we meet on Friday where we ask all our questions. A bag of or a basket of.
Sir, we're meeting on Friday, as if we agreed.
Okay, you know what? We are serving our customers and their.
So I'm just looking at there are some people that may say because they don't have questions, they will not just turn up and then you'll be left with.
So do we agree? Let's do a census.
Yes. So
vote. Do we have a class on Friday, or do you want to send your questions via email or something so that
something like that? Because many people might not want to come for questions, since they don't have questions. So should you have a class on Friday, or you send your questions through mail?
I think we should have a class on Friday. I suppose we have a class on Friday.
Okay.
So at least for the last stuff, I think it will be better.
Okay, another person.
That's new.
All right, good morning, sirs. Good afternoon, sirs.
Philip.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I want to support my colleagues. Please, the class on Friday will be important. I never knew that. Right. We'll be talking about today being our last class. And to add to that, hello, Prof.
Yes.
Yeah, continue.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to ask, must we necessarily have a data frame before we can design any type of graph? Because, I've been using these pandas attached to Matplotlib function to, do our chart or this right. So I want to know, must we have a data frame?
You don't need a data frame. You can use lists. You can use lists. If you know what you're doing, you can just use lists. Like how we have the data, and inside data we have name, and then we have
that's
age.
The dictionary, you mean?
The dictionary, sorry, yeah, the dictionary. So we have name and we have age. You can just use that dictionary, and then that's it. But the reason why you want it into a data frame is for easy manipulation of your data. But if it's just to do a chart, you just want to do a chart straight up. You don't need. You want to bypass the manipulation. You don't have anything to manipulate. You can just do your. You can just use a dictionary. Matplotlib will accept it.
And then if you what if you want to plot a chart from an external file? So
okay, you mean to read?
Yes, you want to. Yes, the data is already in an external file. Let's say a CSV file. So I'm not sure you can use.
So Matplotlib doesn't have that feature.
What if?
I think it has, but I've not.
Okay.
I've not explored it. Yeah. Yes, but the easiest way is to use the data frame option where you have read_CSV.
All right, thank you, sir.
Please,
thirdly, sir.
Okay.
I don't know. As of this morning when I checked the library, I had not seen the project's material or the questions for the project. So I don't know if it's already.
The question.
Sorry, you'll get it today.
Okay, the CSV file you get it today, but then
the question
is on your.
Yes.
The question is where, please?
Is in the last material, the week that week 7, 8, 9, 10 material is there.
Okay,
you mean the material, not the assignment.
The material, the assignment.
Copy and paste it. Just copy and paste it from the material. It's in the material. All those week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. On the last week.
Okay, that's week 9, if I'm not mistaken. Module 9. Sorry. I mean the module 9 material. Okay.
No, we will share it. So please, as we've all agreed that we are meeting on Friday, let's come with our questions. Because it will not be nice we come on Friday, only 1 or 2 people ask questions. So, okay.
And please, I also want to suggest that we promote our last class that will be coming up on Friday, so that at least almost everybody will join just at started.
We meet on Friday.
You, sir.
Thank you very much,
okay, sir.
We meet